Hiya folks, Billy here again. Right, this week's project is sort of like two projects in one really. I've got this area in the house here that's just basically a junk corner. A lot of you'll have these sort of things just get dumped here and it just looks a mess. The walls need painting. We've got sort of one of them running machines lay flat there on the floor. But there is a little project in here. I'm using some leftover wood. I'm just measuring up now to see what I can make and how I can make it. Now, I made one of these things a while back, slightly different to what I'm doing here, and the internet actually lit up. And I was busy doing other things at the time, so I couldn't pursue it. Now, look at the state of that there. Now, it's just a mess. I shouldn't have let it get like this. We've got, electricians coming in to make sure that's all safe. Need another socket on the other side of the wall there. So I'm making something to cover that mess, all that sort of electrical cupboard. Now, what you could do is turn this on its head and use them to cover radiators at home. A lot of guys will know what I mean. You can make them solid wood, bespoke, made to measure. Here's little Stanley here. Come for a nosy. And they sell really well. So here I am measuring out the wood, what I'm using. I'm using all leftovers from various projects here. It's not scrap wood, but it's just leftover wood. I'm using what I can, and I just want to turn that area into a nice livable area, and at the end you'll see what I've done with it. So keep watching. So here we go again, just taking my time with this. I tend to rush a lot, but I'm slowing a bit down now, so I'm starting to take things a little bit easier. I love my Makita. I've got 3 names in the app for naming Makita saw. So I'm leaving it another week and then I'm going to name him Makita saw. So get your comments in, let me know what you think I should be calling that saw, and let me know where you are in the world. It's nice to know where all my subscribers are coming from. Speaking of subscribing, if you would subscribe to our channel, it makes a massive difference. I'm always looking to improve these videos for you all. As they go on, they'll get better. That's where we are. I don't know what it is, but I always look a mess. You get some of these guys that do woodworking, working on the trades and on the sites and stuff like that, and they always look clean. Why can't I ever look clean? So I'm going over it here. I'm just giving this wood, this timber here, a once over, getting rid of all the splinters, and this is going to form the cupboard I'm going to put over that. So in your house, if you can imagine, you've got them sort of pipes that are exposed or anything like that. Just do this. It's a simple thing to do if you're a beginner woodworker. And if you're doing the radiator covers, practice on your own house and then put pictures out on social media, and I guarantee you people will buy them off you. I know you can get cheap radiator covers on the internet, but they're all flimsy. This is solid wood, it's thick, it's going to be made to last. And you can do the same. They're so easy, it's a good project, and there's a good return on these. I think all in the total of this, with the wood and everything, was less than 25 quid. That's with the stain, screws, all that kind of stuff. And then last time I was getting, when I made them, I made a few of them for a few customers, but they were made to measure. They sent me the sizes and I was getting £100 each for them. You could batch these out easier. I mean, this took me, all in all, me and Shelley, my partner, my missus really, took us about 3 hours in total. She does all the staining, but you could do them quicker, dead easy. They're really easy to do. Wait a minute, I just pile it all in here. Bit of countersink action. Yeah, I'm looking to go on a cordless platform for my drills and that, and I think I'm going to go with DeWalt. But if there's anything out there you think you could recommend, please let me know. I'm absolutely loving doing these videos. So what I'm doing here with a wall, before I give it a lick of paint, I'm washing it down with sugar soap, getting all grease off the walls, off them skirting boards at the bottom. Now, what you don't see there is I actually lightly sanded the wall. I've lost the footage, and then give it like 3 coats of paint in them walls behind there. So here I'm just cutting this back. Now I've added a new socket here. The socket, I don't know if you've seen it, you could just see it at the beginning of the video, was a mess. So I've added a new socket. Shelley just touching in here with some grey paint. We've had this forever. We've had it for a couple of years. It's just been laying the back. We had it for something else, so we use it. So here's the new socket. I've filled all round it, so I'm just sanding back, and then I'll go over it. I'll touch in with some paint. I'm routing over the edges here of the cover. But that filler I was using, it's I forget the name of it. I'll put it in the comments. It's like whipped cream, like mousse by Everbuild. Ever some really good stuff it is, to be honest. It says it dries within half an hour, but it doesn't. We left it overnight to dry. But yeah, this cover all in about 3 hours. But don't forget, we're doing sort of a double whammy here for you. So it's just to make this area of the house look nice. Now this is a window ledge, and I'm just sanding it back. It was wood stained, but it was a mess, and I've gone over it there, and I've lightly gone over it with a wood dye to slightly darken it. Get your mask on, and I'm going to give this a final sand over before staying now. This sander's fantastic. This is the Max T. I know I always go on about it on my videos. You can pick them up on Amazon. It cost me about £250. I don't know what that is in dollars or Canadian dollars or euros. I ain't got a clue. But I'm sure it's called Max T. If you look them up on Amazon, you can find them there. This was a nice little project, this one. We really enjoyed doing it. My day job's an antique dealer, so you'll see at the end what I've done. Here's Shelley now with a wood dye. She's very, very meticulous on how she does things like this. This is why I leave it to Shelley. She's really good at this kind of thing. Anything to do with painting and sort of creative in that respect, she's really good at it. And this is what she's using, a Morell's Black Light Fast Stain wood dye. It's like a really dark grey, nearly black colour. And here we're finished. And here's the area. And it's done. We've mixed it up with some antique furniture. And there's the cover that was covering that disgusting mess that was behind there. I hope you can see that there on the video. What a difference that makes. We've put a nice little arts and crafts rocking chair there next to it, some greenery, some statues, added a vintage rug to the front. And this area of the house now is really usable. It's a pleasure to sort of visually see. And I just want to say thanks for watching. Any comments, drop them below. See you again.